Today, protesters were outside of the Washington County, Tennessee Board of Education meeting, calling on member Keith Ervin to resign.
The protests come after a comment he made to a student at a board meeting earlier this month that many in the community are calling inappropriate. Recently, students at David Crockett High School sent a letter to the board requesting Ervin not attend any of their final events.
Ervin, not present at today's meeting, remains on the board. News Channel 11's Brooke Kendall was at that meeting. Hi, Brooke.
Sarah Casey, on the heels of receiving a letter requesting that Keith Ervin not attend any final school events, the board didn't formally address it at tonight's meeting. A notable absence from tonight's meeting, Keith Ervin's chair vacant. The board member at the center of the controversy, missing the first meeting since he referred to a student as being hot.
Keith Ervin, regardless of what his intentions or his actions actually were at this point, is detrimental to the education of the kids in Washington County and their safety, no matter what his intent was. We would like him to resign so that these kids can enjoy these seniors can enjoy their graduations, all these other students can get their education, and so that these families can move on and just live their lives.
The board received a letter from David Crockett students asking that Ervin not attend any final school events. This just a day after the county commission gave Ervin a vote of no confidence. Superintendent Jerry Boyd says the topic was not discussed because it was not on the agenda and public comments were not made when allowed.
No one tonight signed up to speak, and so they proceeded with addressing the first item and considering the proposed budget.
Boyd adds the board voted to censor Ervin on April 8th to correct the situation.
There's opportunities to improve when, as a body, they have a responsibility, just like all of us do, school officials, to always maintain high standards, and I believe they're committed to doing that.
But some in Washington County say they want more done.
I understand that censure is censure and that they can't kick this guy off the board. And I understand that if we want to have a recall vote, we got to go figure all of those numbers out and get that 60%. That is not what I or other people in the community think. We would just like him to do the right thing and resign.
Boyd says Ervin has received the student's letter of request and has agreed not to attend any of the events. News Channel 11 did reach out to Ervin for comment, but we have not yet to hear back. Casey.